So out they come, two special teams on a special night in rainy Turin. Some of the finest players in the world into a brilliant atmosphere here tonight. The script for this one has been written over decades of trophy-winning dominance. It's Juventus versus Real Madrid. Allegri's without two players who would have started tonight, Mehdi Benatia and Miralem Pjanic, who are both suspended. Mattia De Sciglio starts at right back. Barzali partners Chiellini with Asamoah on the left. Rodrigo Betancourt is the choice to partner Sami Khedira in midfield. Alex Sandro plays further forward. Dybala and Higuain rounding out the Juventus team. Chiellini, Betancourt and Sandro all are booking away from suspension. The vastly experienced. So off we go. The black and white stripes, the famous strip of Juventus, the Italian champions. The first leg of the Champions League quarter-final underway here in Turin, being played on a very, very wet.
Whether they're defending or not.
Here's Isco.
Shirts are back there.
Isco's got the licence to move around a little bit. The tip of the Real Madrid diamond with Casemiro at the base. And Isco's onside here. Into Ronaldo! Every time they need a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo finds it. It's another one in the Champions League. 118. And the master marksman strikes again in Europe. Juventus 0, Real Madrid 1. Who else?
Normal service resumed for Real Madrid and that man in picture. Look at his movements. The most dangerous man on the planet, nobody picks him up. Real sloppy play over there. This is too easy, this. Marcelo, inside, outside to Isco's, way onside. Look at Ronaldo. Who's got him? Nobody's got him. That's why the ball's in the back of the net. The most prolific man on the planet scored again. It's 1-0 Madrid.
Well, it all depends which numbers you want. 38 for the season. That's 22 goals in his last 12 games. And the man who set a record of 17 goals in a Champions League campaign a couple of seasons ago now moves on to third. And now Sandro, who missed the international matches for Brazil with an injury, but he trained for the first time last night. That's nice. Here's Dybala, and that's a vital challenge in there by Sergio Ramos. He makes a habit of doing that in big games like this.
Yeah, he does. Nice play by Juve. Nice and sharp. Any quick 1-2 like that will cut through the defence, no matter how good you are.
Paulo Dybala's come out to take the first corner. Both Sergio Ramos and Rafa Varane have gone forward for this Toni Kroos corner. It's a free header as well in there for the French international centre-back Varane.
Yeah, he probably should have done better as well. Just slightly behind and trying to arch his back to get it on target. But it was a free header.
Here's Higuain, slips away from Varane. Dybala's coming in. So is Betancourt. Ramos there for the second time for Real Madrid. Higuain again. This time Ramos's glance finds Douglas Costa. Higuain offside. Free kick taken by Dybala. It's a good one as well. Brilliant save by Navas to deny Higuain. Outstanding reflexes by the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Higuain from point-blank range can't find a way past it.
Yeah, he can't believe it, Higuain. Cannot believe it. There's a lovely ball in, curling away from the keeper. Got the crowd on its feet.
Here's Asamoah. Sloppy though from Paulo's one, certainly got off to a fine start with that early goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Mattia De Sciglio for Juventus. Any kind of touch from Dybala and surely it would have been 1-1.
Yeah, it was a shot from De Sciglio, wasn't it? Whether he could have sort of arched it away as a cross, a little bit more bent. Loads of white shirts flying in, which is good to see. Just can't get a touch on it.
Higuain. There's Marcelo and now Isco. Benzema. Kroos can hit one and hits the bar. Thumping effort for Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's the one you wanted to fall to. Toni Kroos strikes a really nice ball, as you can see there. Buffon would have had no chance, wouldn't he? He's diving across, of course, left hand's in the air. Well, that was too quick and too powerful.
He doesn't score many, Toni Kroos, but for him, as a Bayern Munich player, Dybala has come out to take the Juventus corner. Chiellini was there, and then Keylor Navas denying that might well have fallen nicely for Bartali, but what an opportunity at the outset for Chiellini.
It was an amazing opportunity, and one that you normally look at that. He watched it all the way across, and in the end took his eye off it right at the last moment.
That's it, Ron. There's Alexandro. Now Sami Khedira. Rodrigo Bentancur.
That's the only problem really about having Asamoah and Alexandro this side. You see Alexandro was one-on-one there with Rafa Varane, the edge of the box, and in the...
Paulo Dybala. There's an awful lot of bodies as well between Keylor Navas and the ball. The Real Madrid goalkeeper making sure he can see it properly. It's going to be Paulo Dybala for Juventus, and straight into that Real Madrid wall. I think it was Varane that took the brunt of it.
That's probably the most disappointing part. I mean, Madrid haven't been at their best, have they? But the fact that they got an early goal has allowed them to play like this.
Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's the Champions League holders who have the lead at half-time. Cüneyt Çakır is the man at the centre of it all at the end of the first. The team's out for the second half. Neither manager has made a change, although the Juventus Ronaldo continues to write the story, doesn't he? It's his 444th Real Madrid goal, and tonight is his 430th appearance for Real Madrid. It doesn't seem possible when you look at those kind of numbers. Dybala's gone into a wide area. All the way through, but nobody had gambled there.
Yeah. Nice ball, wasn't it? Really nice ball. That's all he can do. He's done his job.
Well, they are the masters, aren't they? Controlling the tempo of matches at this stage. Here's Benzema. And still, Ronaldo's in there too. And he almost managed to squeeze in another one from a ridiculously tight angle.
Well, they caught everybody unaware, didn't it? Because everybody thought Benzema was going to have the shot.
Here's Costa. That's a nice ball to Higuain. Dybala's trying to get up there to join him, but he didn't get in there quickly enough, and Higuain apologises for the cross.
You could see his thought process, Higuain, because he's not quick enough. But Dybala couldn't get round the far post quick enough either. The Madrid defenders, Sergio Ramos and Rafa Varane.
It's Dybala with a free kick. Navas came through a defender, missed it by Higuain, and then Bentancur couldn't find the finish.
And Sergio Ramos is down. Shouting to the bench. As you can see, the wave of the arm. As if he's in trouble. Stop his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper comes and smashes him. Just catch him.
Chiellini to Dybala. It's a foul by Ramos, who claims he got a knock in the face, but the reality is he's given the free kick here, and now he's suspended for the second leg because he's been shown the yellow card, and Real Madrid will play the second leg without their captain.
And it was a foul as well. He doesn't get any of the ball. Good touch by Dybala, puts his body in the way. Higuain's over it as well this time.
There's that yellow card for Ramos, just a little twist in the plot here in Turin.
You see Marcelo behind the wall.
It's deflected! And it was agonisingly close to an equaliser. Navas had gone completely the other way.
Yeah, as you would
Ronaldo, which is the only goal so far. Chiellini's got to be careful here, and he's taken it away from his goalkeeper. Now Ronaldo. And then the substitute, Vasquez, beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! The greatest marksman in the history of the Champions League with an absolute beauty!
to us. All the Juventus fans around us are on their feet applauding. What an incredible sight. You can see around the ground, not just the Real Madrid fans, the Juventus fans. I mean, this is nice to pick out Lucas Vazquez. And watch this, everybody. Boom! We were here when we saw one of the greatest goals in the Champions League.
I have never seen an away crowd to a man give a standing ovation to the opposition's best player after a goal like that.
Had to be him. I mean, the lad who speaks to us at half-time. Lord help them after the end of the game, what they're going to say about Ronaldo.
Well, there's a red card.
Dybala.
Paulo Dybala second. Got the first one for simulation just before half-time, and now to compound the age of, what, 32?
Incredible.
Let's go to Marcelo. Ronaldo. Marcelo. Buffon was there, but they can't stop it. Real Madrid make it 3-0, and Marcelo helps himself to a goal in the Champions League.
Yeah, that was a really nice goal, wasn't it? That had nothing to do with being down to 10 men. That all was about one-touch movement, an array of shapes, onside, flick over, Buffon. 2-1-2s from Marcelo, keeps on running, gives options to his teammates, gets a tap in.
Well, the Brazilian scored in the first leg in the last 16 at the Bernabeu against Paris Saint-Germain. That's his 4th goal of the season. There's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What a waste. At least he smashed one high and wide.
He only scores the difficult ones.
Exactly.
Charles, looking today, the record in the Champions...
Really colourful.
There's Marco Asensio. Vazquez has made the run into the middle. Instead it goes to Luka Modric, who tried for the outside of the foot one, didn't he?
Well, that's his one. He finds that easier, doesn't he? The only surprising thing was he...
Here's Marcelo. Then it goes towards Ronaldo. And Gianluigi Buffon, who may well have 90 more minutes left in the Champions League. Magnificent servant to Italy and Juventus. Ronaldo's in for the hat-trick.
Barzagli and Chiellini. They haven't been...
Ronaldo, and then Kovacic hits the bar.
It's like slow motion at the moment, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, this is nobody closing down the ball, just backing off. Ronaldo lays it off to Kovacic.
There's Kroos, he's got Asensio and Ronaldo up there with him.
Sergio Ramos has just been smashed off the ball by Alexandro.
There's Cristiano Ronaldo. The Buffon denies him the hat-trick.
He had a quiet first half, Ronaldo, didn't he? Scores the second, has another number of chances. This one's through the legs. Buffon as well.
Vazquez with the ball in. There's Asensio. And again, didn't quite. Away by Ramos. And then Higuain, saved by Navas.
Oh, he's in, Ronaldo's in.
It's a lovely ball, Ronaldo's waiting for the cross, there it is! Oh, what a chance! Well, he is human after all.
Yeah. He's looking at Lucas Vazquez. He didn't need to smash it in like this, did he? It turned into a volley in the end and he couldn't control it. Turned into a volley, just a nice one along the floor. He could have controlled it much better. I mean, it was a big miss.
Oh, no. There's Bentancur, Juan Cuadrado, now Chiellini, Cuadrado! It's the final kick of the game, and it's a comprehensive first leg victory away from home for the Champions League holders, Real Madrid. There's the chance that went to begging right at the end for Juan Cuadrado. But tonight is Real Madrid's night, and maybe more significantly, Cristiano Ronaldo's night. 118 and 119 in the Champions League. His second goal simply